you have been calling forward something much greater than what you have. You've been wanting and searching and desiring something else than what is in your current state. And these tests that come forward to see if you are ready to step into it. Welcome to Intuition Unlocked, the podcast empowering empathic women who feel misunderstood, overwhelmed, or disconnected from their intuition, begin to trust their sensitivities, find inner clarity, and show up with embodied, unstoppable confidence in their daily lives. I am your host, Olivia Ashley, an empath and intuitive, and I am so happy you're here. Hello and welcome. It's Olivia here. I hope you are doing well and you are enjoying this beautiful day. I want to start today by sharing a little update about these Sunday Intuition Keys episodes and where things are headed next. As we move closer to the end of the year, that brings me to the final few months of my pregnancy and meeting this baby. And with that, I've been feeling called to pull back my energy a little bit and honor what my body and my soul and heart are really asking for, which is a bit more rest, more stillness, and more space to both be and also start preparing. So that's where I am at. And with this podcast, I've been sharing 2 episodes a week for over a year now. And that has been such a joy, especially these episodes where I get to channel messages and share information and insight with all of you. I truly hope they've supported you as much as I've loved offering them. But right now, with where I'm at and how I'm feeling, I am choosing to do a pause on these Sunday Intuition Keys episodes, at least until I'm in my postpartum phase and can return with renewed focus, creativity, and perspective and decide what is best for both this show, for you all, and myself. And this pause will give me more time to prepare, to be where I'm at, to get ready to welcome new life into the world, and also to explore other ideas I've been having, other ways of expressing these types of messages or insight with you all, and ways to better serve you in the future. So, of course, I'm going to continue sharing our weekly Wednesday episodes. Those are my solo conversations or guest interviews that offer practical and soulful guidance for your journey. So we'll still have that sacred time together each week, and I really hope you enjoy those. And as always, I love hearing from you. If these Sunday episodes have really resonated or you look forward to them each week, let me know. I would love to hear your feedback or to have you connect with me so I can shape this space with you in mind. So that's my update. That's where I'm at. This will be the last Intuition Keys episode for a little while, but of course, I will still be here for you every Wednesday with a new episode at this point. So let's get into this episode because it holds this final Intuition Keys message for now, and I think it's a powerful one. Today, you are being invited to hold the key of trust, to trust in who you are, to trust in where you are, to trust in what you're experiencing, to trust in yourself, in others, and in the divine, and to trust in your intuition. Trust, I'm shown, is both an anchor and a North Star. It strengthens your faith in your path while reconnecting you with your inner knowing and your truth. When you lose your trust, you lose your grounding, and you can more easily begin to question your worth, your choices, even the flow of life itself. Yet when you can return to trust, you can realign with a powerful force that fortifies, uplifts, and reminds you that you are always guided. And trust is really that belief in yourself, that belief in something greater or in others or whatever you're seeking to put your trust in. And it takes effort and clarity to really believe it, to hone that belief, to know that it's there, and that will fuel your confidence and your trust in what's to come and help you on your path. This message of trust comes forward now because I see many of you are feeling a wobble in your foundation, that life has been heavy, uncertain, even confusing at times. This is a collective theme we're all working with. There's also, though, been this beauty and these breakthroughs that have happened in your life, which might be unexpected or bring challenge, but they have also helped to tend or support you in this time. Yet overall, there's a sense of this unsureness or unsteadiness. Our guides give me the image of a woman standing on the edge of a misty pond. It's cool, it's foggy, it's quiet, and there's a soft blanket wrapped around her shoulders. Like the weight of the world is in her bones, and yet it also feels comfortable, like she's done this for a while. And she's watching the water, knowing change is near, but unsure what's waiting just beyond the fog. This is where many of us find ourselves right now. At that edge, sensing transformation, but not yet able to see what's next or understand the next move. So trust arrives to remind you that even in the midst of that sense, you are ready, you are supported, and you're exactly where you need to be. What you need to do is just to trust in the next right action, and then see what happens and maneuver from there. And here are 3 messages that came forward related to the key of trust. The first message is the roots of mistrust. Ask yourself, do I truly trust myself? Do I trust others? Do I trust the divine? If any of those answers feel shaky or uncertain, get curious about why. Where did mistrust take root in your story? For many, I see it stems from childhood. Moments where your truth was dismissed or your instincts were questioned or you didn't feel safe to fully express who you were. Those experiences created an inner program of doubt, but awareness of this is the first step to rewriting it. So as you can begin to recognize where mistrust lives within you, you can begin the healing process and you can build a new foundation rooted in self-trust, safety, and belief in your own wisdom. So it's important at this time, while you're asked to lean into trust, to understand what your roots of trust are. Is there mistrust? Is there a denial in that space? Is there a fortification needed to understand what trust means to you, how that shows up or feels in your body, and how you can lean on it day in day as we face the misty fog, as we face uncertainty or challenges or beautiful breakthroughs or reorientation. Trust is going to build you up. That is its ultimate goal and why it's here and how we can use it. It is here to help you, to bring momentum to you and to fortify you. The second message is trust in the now. You are being shaped by everything you are moving through right now. No matter how it feels, from uncertain to really good, to exciting, to unnerving, this chapter is preparing you for what's coming next. I sense that within the next 6 months, many of you will experience a shift, like a big transformation, a crumbling, a reworking of your life that redefines how you live and feel within it. And it's not something to fear though, it's something to trust. So focus on the now, on what is right in front of you, on what you can influence, which are your choices, your beliefs, your energy, your intentions, your actions. This present moment is your training ground. You're shedding old stories, clearing stagnant energy, and expanding your capacity for what's next. And oftentimes this comes with shedding. This comes with things falling away. This comes with emotions and hardship and confusion. And then we go, oh no, I must be failing. I must not be listening. I must be on the wrong path or, everything is against me. And in reality, what I'm shown is these are the moments you're tested. You have been calling forward something much greater than what you have. You've been wanting and searching and desiring something else than what is in your current state. And these tests that come forward to see if you are ready to step into it, to expand beyond it, to actually come up and integrate them and work with it versus shrink down, turn away, go against the current. Can you be in this moment and flow in the current and maintain your sovereignty and your belief in yourself that this isn't coming up because you're in the wrong space or doing something incorrect? It's coming up because you are being tested to see if you are ready for what you're desiring. So even if the connection between now and the future isn't clear or how that's going to look, that's not your job. That's not what you need to know. Just know that the threads are being woven in the timing that's going to bring your best potential and highest good for you if you can continue to maintain this trust. Message 3 and the last message: let trust bring you expansion. When you allow trust to guide you, life begins to soften. There's this deep surrendering, this exhale and releasing of all that constriction and gripping that's been happening. And in that, you expand, your field breathes out, and your aura gains strength. This sensation can happen in that deep breath in Shavasana after movement. It's that surrender to the transition before birth. It's the quiet satisfaction after a project is complete. There's so many ways we can experience this, but we often overlook it. It's in that feeling of release where there is trust embodied. It's the energy that says, I don't have to control every detail. I can believe what's meant for me will unfold and will never miss me. And from that place, things begin to change. Strain becomes flow. Resistance becomes alignment. Roadblocks become breakthroughs. And when you trust life, you open yourself to a more expansive experience, one where you move through the world with ease, grace, and a quiet confidence in your path. So can you soften into trust? Can you have it be something that's not something to work towards or have to gain or make sure it's there always? When you're really struggling or in a moment of overwhelm, can you take a breath? Can you let yourself surrender to where you are and give yourself space to reflect, to breathe, to reorient within your own body before going forward and making decisions or addressing whatever's coming up? Let yourself come back to that space where you are rooted and you are just you and your body embodied, and see what comes forward from there, because trust is going to bring you expansion, both in the sense of the physical sensations and state of your physiology and self, and also that will bolster your external experiences and how you can show up and face the world. So that is the key of trust, and I want to leave you with this reminder. Trust is what carries you through transition. Just as I'm trusting the unfolding of this next season, of stepping back a little, creating space, and preparing for what life is bringing to me next, you too are asked to trust in your own timing. Trust the pauses, trust the unknowns, trust the insight you're receiving, and trust that every shift, every experience, and every realignment is going to guide you closer to your purpose and closer to your next chapter. Remember that I am still here with you every Wednesday, sharing reflections, conversations, and insights that will support your intuitive growth and spiritual alignment. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just allowing what wants to evolve to do so naturally, and I hope that that can be a mirror for you to do what you need to do in your life as well. So thank you truly from my heart for being a part of this community, for showing up every week, both here, but for yourself, to learn, to grow, and to be supported on your journey. Again, I would love to hear from you. If you'd like to reach out and just let me know what you've enjoyed about this space or what you would love to see as I continue to evolve and this space continues to evolve. So as we close today, take a deep breath and say with me, I trust myself. I trust this moment. I trust where I'm being led. Until next time, may trust hold you steady, guide your steps, and remind you of how supported you truly are. Thank you for joining me on Intuition Unlocked. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight, guidance, or intuitive inspiration. To dive deeper into our community and get access to exclusive content, head to my website at www.olivia-ashley.com and subscribe to my newsletter. You can also connect with me on Instagram at wildlyolivia for daily inspiration and updates. Remember, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you. Until next time, I'm Olivia Ashley, and I can't wait to connect with you again.